Congratulations again on completing the Higher Self 7-Day Challenge. Just taking a moment to reflect here on just how much you've been able to achieve. You have defined what it means to be authentic to you and what it would look like to live in alignment with who you really are. You've learned about universal law and how to start to put these principles into practice into your own life. You've delved into your subconscious mind and gotten to know yourself on a deeper level. You've reflected on your life journey so far. You've redefined the narrative and you've been able to pull the gold out of your experiences. You've learned to release stuck energy in the body so that you can feel lighter and happier. You've learned about the true nature of reality and the true nature of yourself as a powerful creative force. You've learned about the process of how thoughts become things and how to create more positive outcomes in your life. You've defined your vision for the future, and by stepping into the end result, by using your mind to create it, you have learnt that you can actually have anything you want and experience anything you want, any emotion that you want right now. There's nothing stopping you. And in day 7, you went through the timeline shift. So you traveled back in time to revisit this core memory, this core belief that was rooted in your past, and you rewrote the memory. You released that emotion and that belief system that was rooted in that experience so that you can experience a new future. Most of all, you proved to yourself that it's safe to follow your dreams. It's safe to venture out into the unknown. It's safe to be the real you, and the result of living your life that way is to receive everything you could ever dream of and more. I want you to just take a moment to reflect on just how much you have changed as a person over the course of this 7-day challenge. Whether it's been 7 days or whether it's been longer, just reflect on how much you have changed over this period of time. Your worldview, the way that you see the world, your beliefs, what you believe about yourself, what you believe about reality, what you believe about others. Your entire perception of the way things operate in reality has now changed because you see it for what it is. Or even just the way that you feel. How different do you feel compared to when you started this course? Do you feel less heavy? Do you feel lighter? Do you feel more energetic? Do you feel more centered in who you are? Do you feel more confident to go out into the world and do exactly what you want to do with your life? I'd really love to share my own experience with you around creating this course from the perspective of bringing this course, this 7-day challenge, into creation. I actually never intended for this 7-day challenge to become what it is now, what it's ended up being. I didn't intend for it to look like this. And I think that that's just the natural process of creation. We, as the creators of our reality and of anything that we decide to bring into creation, we are receiving intuitive guidance and intuitive wisdom and bringing that into physical reality, almost receiving guidance and materializing it into your physical reality. And that's exactly how this felt. That's exactly how it felt to create this course. It was like it wanted to be created, and all I had to do was just allow it to happen. All I had to do was sit down and create the time for whatever that was to come through. And this is the end result. This is what it's come to in its completion. So it's really exciting actually to see it come together and to be able to share it with you. It feels like it's completely out of my hands. The research and writing involved in creating this course led me down so many pathways of learning and reflection. I have literally become a different person from the time that I started. And I don't know if you can notice that in going through the course, if you can reflect on my presentation in the first videos compared to the end, I feel like a different person. For me, this has been a learning experience in itself. Through the process of writing this course, my understanding of myself and of nature has deepened through creating the meditations and practicing them for myself and just sort of refining them for you. Through experiencing them, I feel more grounded and more calm and more clear. And through practicing speaking, through practicing creating this content and writing and speaking and articulating thoughts into words, I feel so much more confident in speaking my mind and articulating my thoughts and feelings and ideas and beliefs and complex concepts. I feel my confidence has improved so much. And through sharing it with you, I feel a deeper sense of community and connection. Being able to share these deeper concepts and this deeper level of awareness and consciousness and way of being and living in the world, it brings us together and it feels so important. I feel more connected than I ever have in my life. So thank you for being a part of that journey as well. And one final note just before I let you go, I created this course with the best intentions. I made sure every single day when I sat down to write or to speak, I made sure that I separated my ego from what I was trying to share. I really had to I had to remove myself from the equation so that this could come through in a purely creative way. My sole intention for creating this course was to create as much value as I possibly could for the community and for all the people that make it what it is. I've spent the past few months researching and writing and reflecting on so many of my life experiences and really bringing things to the surface and articulating them. I've been filming and editing day and night, all to distill as much value as I can possibly offer you, all inside of a consumable piece of content that is really going to make a difference in your life. I know that you've already given probably a week or more of your time to me, but I have one small favor to ask, and it would mean the world to me if you could help me out. If you received value from this course in any way, could I please ask that you give me just 5 more minutes of your time to do me a huge favor? Huge favor. It would go such a long way in helping to grow the community, and it would allow me to reach even more people, helping them to step into this creative power for themselves and to create a life of purpose and freedom just as we are. If you did get value from this course and you really feel that you want to give back, can you please, number one, go and leave a review. I'll drop a link for you below. If you could go and leave a raving review, it would be so valuable to me. It would be so valuable to me. Thank you. Having positive reviews for people that are interested in the community and interested in this work goes such a long way in building that initial bridge of trust so that they can jump in and get started. If you could do that, I'd be really grateful. Number 2, and equally as important, is there someone that you know who you think would benefit from this course? Is there someone that you would like to share this knowledge with? Is there someone that would really benefit from the regular group sessions and the community vibe that we're creating here? Does anyone come to mind? If so, copy the link below and send it to them. And all you have to do is just let them know that you got a lot out of the course and that you felt to share it with them. That's all. If you could do these 2 things for me, I would be extremely grateful. Thank you so much. Thank you. And one final message before I let you go, and this, I want to speak from my heart here. I hope that completing this course has shown you that anything is possible. Anything is possible once you step beyond your own limitations. There is so much more for us out there. And I hope that this course has taught you that even just a subtle shift in your mind and perception and perspective can open up an entirely new world. Literally, anything that you can see in your mind, anything that you can create in your mind and see means that it's possible for you to experience that in your life. So whatever your wildest fucking dreams are, it is possible for you. Whatever impact that you want to have in the world, it is possible for you to create that. We're not supposed to come into this life, go to school, get a job, get married, have kids, buy a house, grow old, and fucking die. There is so much more to life than we are led to believe. You can do anything you want to do in this life, and you can be whoever you want to be. Keep creating. Keep following your heart. The more you do and the more you create, the more you will begin to see the bigger picture. There is a reason why you are on this earth. There's a reason why you came here. You are here to create something fucking amazing in this world. You're here to inspire and impact people. And a really hard lesson that I have had to learn very recently is that those that come into this world to create change aren't supposed to fit in. We are the change. We have to be the change. Be the odd one out. Just be the odd one out. Shine your light into the world. Be yourself. Be fearless. Feel that fear arise and say fuck it and do it anyway. Your future self and countless others are relying on what you're here to create and the impact you're here to make. And always come back to the question, in any situation, what would the person that I'm becoming do right now? Thank you so much for your time and your commitment to this course, and thank you so much for being a part of this community. Thank you. Peace.